Hi, I'm Christina, and I read My Side of the Mountain by Craighead George. So My Side of the Mountain is about a boy named Sam Gribley who's 13 years old, and he's from New York, and he's just dying to get out of New York where it's all crowded and everything because he doesn't really like being around a lot of people. So he asks his dad if he can go to the Catskill Mountains, and at first his dad kind of laughs because his family really likes the sea, and so going to the mountains is just crazy. And so his dad always told him the land is no place for a Gribley, but his dad decides to let him go because he thinks every boy needs an adventure to go off on their own and learn a lot about themselves and just learn about living on your own. So he goes to the mountains, and all he brings is a penknife, an axe, and a ball of cord, and $40. And so with this $40 he buys a flint and steel kit to make a fire. And before this he had been kind of practicing for 6 months how to build a fire and have all these survival skills, but when he gets to the mountains he kind of is a little stuck on how to build a fire. But he meets this man named Bill who teaches him how to cook the 5 fish he caught when he first got there and how to build a fire. So he now can build a fire, but he notices this falcon who is hunting, and he's like, if I can train this falcon, then I can cut down on a lot of my hunting, and the falcon and him can kind of work together. So he trains the falcon with a book that he got from the library up in the mountains, and he teaches this falcon how to work for him basically, and he names it Frightful. So Frightful is a big help, and they're kind of friends for each other. And then later he finds this hemlock, and it's kind of caved in a little bit at the bottom, so he takes fire and he makes it a cave and a house for Frightful and him. And so he later tries to catch some animals in a trap he makes, and he catches this weasel, but he doesn't want to kill the weasel, so he makes it his pet and he names it Baron, and Baron becomes his friend. But winter's coming, and so Baron goes and hibernates. So Baron's gone and he feels kind of alone, but he's like, okay, I can do this. So he keeps going on, and I think that there's a lot to learn from this book because he really perseveres through this, and he really wanted to find the Gribley farm, and he found it. So he's really proud of himself, and he learns a lot of lessons like how to be a companion and also how to live on your own. He can now do both, and he kind of learns that it's okay to want to be on your own sometimes, but you have to also learn to work together. And I really like Sam because he's very determined, and I think that's a very good trait. And I read this book more than once and I loved it. So if you like wilderness books and adventure, then I think this would be a really good book for you, and I hope you enjoy it if you read it.